Hey guys, it's Joseph Degrees here, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Thrust. So, here he is in his Cybertronian jet mode here, or a Tetrajet, and yeah, pretty cool all mode here. So, yeah. So, anyways. This is Thrust, by the way, from the Bumblebee movie, and if you're wondering, wait a minute, he's green, he's a green seeker, that has to mean he's acid storm. No, not in this case. In this case, Thrust is using his colors from the Armada version of Thrust, so, yeah, so his Armada self is what he's using as his inspiration here, so, the Bumblebee movie. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, if you don't remember Thrust in the Bumblebee movie, he was basically one of those background seekers that showed up, just to attack the Autobots. And you could spawn multiple times, he's green, and all that. Again, once we take a look at the robot mode, he should look a little more familiar. But, yeah. But anyways, so Zeta, again, this is pretty much a retool of the Studio Series Starscream, which so if you're wondering, like, wait a minute, this mold looks familiar, oddly familiar, yes, because it is a retool. Now here, it's just simply a repaint, it looks like it's normal repaint, but once we get in the robot mode, you'll see the differences, so, yeah, but, anyways, yeah, pretty cool. I do like the green, looks very nice. I also do like that, kind of more faded green there. Yeah, pretty cool. You got some Decepticon logos on either wing, and that cool whole gun belly thing going on, so yeah, that was pretty cool. And I do like how that green stripe is right there. Again, I won't take too much time to look at this. I'll kind of compare this more to the Starscream figure, but yeah, pretty cool. Now, so pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, he's got the thrusters back here, but yeah, he's pretty much not got a lot of new stuff, and either so. Not much different from the Starscream figure, but still very cool. And speaking of which, for a little comparison here, there's this only alt mode comparison I'll do here, because if you want to see more, check out the Starscream, for size, but this is just more, detailed comparison. So here he is with his mold mate, Starscream, the Studio Series Bumblebee one. So yeah. See the difference between the two, and yeah, both are pretty cool. I have to say, they especially in the alt mode, looking together. Yeah, I'm imagining. I mean, there's already, I believe, listings, but I'm just already imagining Hasbro cashing out the repaints. I mean, I and many others already knew that way. As soon as that Starscream was revealed, yep, here come the repaints. So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the alt mode. Again, oh yeah, accessories again. This gun, is unattachable, and have these other little guns below here, cannons and all that. We'll take a look more when we do the transformation, but yeah. So anyways, but before we do that, let's take a look at his backdrop. Backdrop for this guy. So it's yet again the same old Cybertron background that came with, it came with the Starscream, Bumblebee movie Starscream. It came with B-127. It came with Cliffjumper, who I believe was the first use of it. And I think that's it. So it's been 4 figures now, probably 4 figures. And more to come, but yeah. They got changed, that. But yeah. But anyways, the background, it can still keep Cybertron, because that's the scene this guy was in, but nice to do something a bit different. I mean, it's just a regular Cybertron view. Anyways, he is Studio Series 76, so that means he's only 4 digits past the Starscream, because the Starscream was Studio Series, or SS72, so this guy's SS76, and this guy is a Wave 13 figure, so my first Wave 13 figure, and by the way, I did not see Wreck-Ar, SSA6 Wreck-Ar, because that is his wave mate. Of course, he got Transformers Bumblebee there, so hopefully I'll find the Wreck-Ar. But in the meantime, it's kind of hard to put them on. here's basically what it looks like with that backdrop. Here, so yeah, pretty cool. Alright, now let's get into the transformation, and it's pretty much exactly the same as what we saw previously with Starscream. So starting off, you just want to remove his little can things, and here's what they look like. Pretty much the same as Starscream's. So then remove the little cannon below. And let's get that out of the way. I know parts forming. I don't care. I do not care at all. For those who think parts forming is an issue, then I don't know. But yeah, anyways, starting off, you just want to flip this panel around. And then next, just split apart these two sections here. And then undo the nose cone section, and then just lower that in. And these two pieces will close back up together. And we'll just leave that there for now. And then next, what I do is just unsplit the legs, or just, well, first raise them up, and then split them apart from the section here. And then, of course, you want to do the fun part. Flip this panel in, and try to get this panel in, just have that all together. Do the same thing there. Just raise that up, and there you have those sections. And then next, you just want to untab all that pieces together. There's that tab that goes in that slot. And just want to flip that in, and you want to do the same thing here. And once you do that, just flip out the feet here, and just rotate in those panels. And then the what's it called, the wing fin? I forgot that. But yeah, you just want to have that next to the leg, and then want to do something here. Yeah, this hinges over here, and now you got the legs completed. Hooray! Next, just want to undo the arms, so just have enough clearance for them to go out, and clip them in, then swivel them around, and then also at the same time, you got the little wings, just lower them back, swivel around the bicep, and do the same thing over here, and voila, there you go. And then finally, flip out the hands, and then continuing back to this part, you just want to flip this up like that, so just next to that. And then after that, you just want to raise this whole section up, and then lower down this here, and now come into one there. And next, there's these little pieces on the sides. Just want to like raise it forward, and after that, you just want to flip in the wing sections like this, and finally raise them up to there where that stops. And once you got all that done, there you have Thrust in his robot mode. And yeah, I gotta say, this looks pretty cool. I really do, dig this. Like, it's a new Thrust. It's a different kind of Thrust, and I could get used to this one because I do like how it's a different kind of Thrust. It's green instead of usual, red and all that. So yeah, but yeah, very cool all around. So yeah, take a look at the head sculpt here. We got, it's actually not the Starscream head sculpt, funny enough. It's actually Blitzwing's head sculpt. They just use that. And as like I said before, they did remold this section here, or added this section in where it kind of gives like a little reference to the G1 Thrust, which I do like. It gives that little cone look. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, and pretty much everything's the same, just in, Bumblebee movie Thrust colors and on the back. And his wings are repositioned, so they could be more like the movie. Again, we'll get into that when we look at the Starscream figure, but yeah. So anyways, for articulation, and heads, it's pretty much the same as Starscream, though on the head it's a little more limited due to, this back here. It's on a tight ball joint there. And then next, you can, do the shoulders swivel and bicep swivel. Then elbows do bend a little over 9 degrees, and hands do not swivel, just go up and down. And does have a little bit of a waist swivel. You just want to raise this up and you'll get a little more. Not like a full, but I mean, who can move their waist that much? Like all the way, so hey, there's that. And next, the legs can kick up this far. And then the thighs do swivel. The knees do bend about 9 degrees. And the feet do pivot and rock back and forth just a little bit. So, yeah, pretty good articulation. And again, like the Starscream figure, you know, this wings can move around, you know. And if you want, this is how Starscreams were positioned. And that is accurate to the movie, like, well, in terms of Starscream. There's no paint there, so Hasbro really did want you to know this is the right way to do it. I do agree, because I did rewatch that Cybertron scene, and yeah, definitely that is pretty much 100% accurate to how he had his wings in the movie, and pretty much some Seekers had it down like this, and then others had more like Starscream. So, yeah, but nonetheless, very cool. Now again, for accessories, he's got his cannon here, and this will focus, and yeah, so pretty cool. And you got the little, like, that same little kind of army green or something, not sure what they call that, and then you got the little can here, like a very, very dark gray. It's not really black, it's just a super dark gray. And again, he's got these little cannons here. Nice detail, but no paint, like Starscream's. And they do attach onto the wings, those ones, so just want to put them in there. And they do stay in slightly better than Starscream's, at least for me. But now this one's just a little bit more loose, but yeah, then this one goes into the hand. It is also a little more secure than the Starscream one. So, I mean, it still kind of pops off a bit easily, but just stays in slightly more secure, so I do like that. So, yeah, pretty cool for accessories there. So, yeah, but anyways, now for comparison, here he is with the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Starscream. Let's back them up a bit. So you can see how they both look together, and yeah, you can see plenty has changed. I mean, again, the main body is the same, except for, you know, around here they added that little section in. So I do like how this one, they kind of raised up the head because of that. Because this one, if you like look from here, it's this little window section is kind of close to his head. Whereas this, it's not at all. I'm going to prove it. See, look at that. And of course, you know, it can have the wings like this, and of course, the wings are supposed to be a little higher like this, and it kind of just stand on this side of the wing, but on the other one, well, there, now it's doing it when I'm telling it, but usually, like, when I'm playing around with it, it's, you know, it is pretty loose, yeah, like that. It does go down, but it's supposed to be higher, but they do tell you that, you know, have it arranged a bit differently, so, yeah, that was pretty accurate, so can't blame that there. So yeah, there I have those two. And here he is with the Bumblebee movie Studio Series Optimus Prime. And finally, here he is with the Studio Series B127, aka the Cybertronian Bumblebee from, of course, the Bumblebee movie. Pretty much this is all Bumblebee movie Studio Series stuff right here. But yeah, pretty cool and pretty accurate. So yeah, there you have the comparisons. And finally, I just want to show off the backdrop here. It's the Cybertron background that's really meant for the robot mode, of course. So yeah, that going on there, and you can just simply put thrust in there. His wings are a little too wide, sort of that angle of a bit, but yeah, pretty cool. It does blend in well, sort of. I mean, depending on the lighting, but yeah. So Again, I wish they did kind of change up the background a bit. Have a bit different, more angles of Cybertron like that. Like for B-127, they kind of came with that tower that was destroyed by Seeker, by the Seekers later on, with their missiles. So, but oh well. But seriously, I mean, there's way more Cybertronian Bumblebee movie characters that Hasbro needs to make. So I hope that they make a new background. I mean, either way, I don't keep the backdrops, but still, just come on, something different. So there you guys have my review of the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Bumblebee movie Thrust. And yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. Like, again, if you already have the Starscream figure and you enjoy that figure, you're gonna like this one. Like, even maybe in some cases, like, better. Like, I do like how the head's slightly higher. And some of the QC is some fixed here, like the wings aren't as flappy, as well as the guns that I mean, mainly this one's still kind of loose, but it really depends. And it's like it's like the Starscream one, this battle's good. They just fix something, so But if you don't want all these retools of the figures, I'm not saying just repaints because I mean, well, look up here, look what they did, but. But I mean, of course, for the Thundercracker or Skywarp, they're gonna have to make them straight repaints because that's how they looked in the movie, which makes sense. They're part of the classic trio of Seekers, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Just in general, I'd say it's a pretty good pickup, especially if you missed out on Starscream. That's another thing. If you missed out on it, definitely get this guy. Yeah, and I do like how he's got Blitzwing's head, which is accurate, but still, hey, Blitzwing's head. Just has a darker helmet section, but yeah, so I really like this figure, so that's my final opinion on it. So yeah, so anyways, guys, like, subscribe, comment, share for more content, and yeah, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. Do you guys think he's a good repaint or not? So yeah, anyways, guys, till all are one.